Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? I hope you're all having a fabulous day today. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and we are talking about our favourite stock, which is NAKD. You know how it is. So, what is happening? Well, as we know, a couple of weeks ago, it hit $1. As you can see on screen, it hit $1 and then it fell, but that's no big concern. You know, we're up slightly pre-market, not a big worry. Now today we are going to be talking about why it is going to hit over $1 yet again, and trust me when I say, when it does hit $1, boy oh boy, nothing is stopping this rocket ship. We are heading to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, before we get into it, I really need to remind everyone I am under no circumstances a financial advisor. I've never claimed to be. I am simply a university student who is studying economics and finance at university. Again, nothing I say in this video is financial advice and shouldn't be taken as financial advice. All stocks are battlefields. We can only identify the battlefields. We cannot fight them for you. So I need you to do your own due diligence and yeah, make sure you are happy with everything that you are planning to do with your finances. So what is happening? Well, as I'm sure all of you seen, all the stocks that have been a big talking point amongst Reddit for the past 3, 4, 5 months all rallied the other day due to whatever was going on in Reddit. So one of the main ones that was kind of taking off was NAKD. The big three, we had GameStop, we had AMC, and we had NAKD. And NAKD finally hit $1 again. And I was going to say, there's serious resistance at $1. There is a lot of price taking happening. When we got that, people were taking their profit, and then it basically just caused the crash of the stock back to about 75 cents, and we're moving again, and slowly but surely we are rising up. We're getting higher lows and higher highs, so you know it's coming back. It is rallying yet again. Now, a bit of background, as we've mentioned, every single NAKD video, I'm pretty sure, we know NAKD is 270 million cash, it's got 0 debt, it recently divested Bendon to move further into the e-commerce side of things, which, as we all know, is a massive platform. Moving away from brick and mortar is something a lot of companies are moving to. We have seen huge success with it, with companies such as ASUS and the like of that, where they don't actually have proper stores, so you know they're saving money on rent. It's making their balance sheets look a lot better, and yeah, it's just everything positive to do with e-commerce. E-commerce is just a good thing at the moment. They've also appointed a veteran mergers and acquisitions officer to the team. Now, what can this mean? This could mean that they're no longer looking at being a standalone business, and they are looking at either buying new subsidiaries or being taken over themselves and going under the likes of ASUS, and NAKD would then no longer be a brand, as it were, but everything would move to ASUS. NAKD the stock would go through the roof. Everyone is happy. So again, a lot of that is fairly old news, and why do I feel it is going to break over $1 again? Well, due to having hit $1 over the past couple of weeks, as well as all of the other things that I've just mentioned, the mergers and acquisitions, e-commerce, all the rest of it, there is a lot of talk about NAKD within the Reddit groups. Even more talk than there was a few weeks ago when all of these stocks were rallying. Like, there is a lot of chatter, and as I always say, where there is talk, there's speculation. Where there's speculation, that's where the buying power comes into NAKD. And we have seen some seriously good volume through this. There was a slight kind of high sell volume early hours when it hit $1, but that was just a lot of people taking their money. However, other than that, a lot of the dips, the volume's been really, really small. There hasn't been much volume in it at all. So we can take that as a positive that the stock is in a fairly strong place. Now, furthermore, a lot of online brokerages and things, so Robinhood, Trading 212, Webull, you name it, all of them, they've been coming out saying that they are fully against people shorting NAKD. Now, Thomas Petterfee came on the news not too long ago, again, backing up this point that I've just made. The Interactive Brokers founder came out and he said that like a lot of places, they are fully against people shorting NAKD. Why are they against people shorting NAKD? Well, NAKD is a very, very expensive stock to borrow. Once you kind of get past the buyback date, it is really expensive. And because of that, people are avoiding it just in general. They don't want to be shorting it. If they're going to do anything to NAKD, they'll be buying it. So why is that big? Well, people are recognizing what is happening. And as such, the only people who are shorting NAKD now are the hedge funds. However, as mentioned, these stocks are extremely expensive to borrow from the market makers. They are not cheap once it passes that buyback day. And as such, they are going to crack. All we have to do is hold. It costs people who are holding the stock and just waiting for it to do whatever absolutely nothing, other than if the stock was to go bust, it costs them the money they had invested. However, these hedge funds that have massively shorted the stock and are holding on past the buyback date, it is costing them millions and millions of dollars every single day. And although their pockets are deep, they are not that deep to be losing millions of dollars, like tens of hundreds of millions of dollars every month. They are not in that position to do that. I'm sure they wish they were, but they aren't. So I'm going to be really interested as to see what is going to happen over the next few weeks with everything going on around NAKD. However, as said, the more expensive and the more people hold for NAKD, and the more expensive NAKD gets on the whole, the more expensive it is getting for the hedge funds. And sooner rather than later, hedge funds are going to have to cut their cost, as it were. They're going to have to suck up their losses and move on with their lives. And that is when we could see the short squeeze coming in. But I would not be surprised if NAKD then consolidated at whatever like absolutely obscene price it could go to, because the stock is in a very, very stable position with, like, just fundamentally it's going in the right direction. It's got the right people at the helm of it. So yeah, it is going to be very, very interesting to see. And that's all there is to it, really. The market is just open. As we can see, NAKD now 76-75 cents. It is going to be going up. I feel like it's going to be a really, really green day. Other than the S&P, the market is looking pretty strong right now. So yeah, that is all from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, comment, drop a like, let us know how you're feeling. Join the Telegram. I believe we're nearly at 5,000 members in the Telegram now. You guys are absolutely amazing. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.